Alright, morning guys. How we doing? I ended up working out last night, and so I'm not working out this morning because I am already incredibly sore and can barely move. But anyway, I know it looks a little different. I tried a few different attempts at Tore Your Vest. Basically, there's just too many archers there to deal with, especially with how many armies that Eltharion has, because Eltharion himself is sitting right here, and then they have another full stack down here. So I'm actually going to do something a little different. I'm going to leave Tore Your Vest kind of for last, and take out some of the smaller, smaller army first, and see if we can bait the rest of his armies in some ambushes. But yeah, I don't know if I need to like update my OBS, or OBS is struggling lately. But I'll figure that out after the stream. And for now, we'll just go through the intro.
Paint it.
Because yeah, usually I'm at like 6,000 like bit rates per second, and now I'm at like 2,000 on average. But it tells me I have a good like, you know, it's green and everything. Usually when it's that low, it's red because I'm having issues. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, that was kind of anticipated. Or unavoidable, I guess, however you want to look at it. Alright, at least we're not in the red anymore. So this is only another 50 per turn. It'll be fine.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
Oh, I need to bring my other hero down here. Yeah, one of the after I hit over the end turn, one of the heroes spawned from the Sorrel encampment, and it was actually a sleek trait. So I'm bringing her down, so we can get more speed for my armies. Right.
Dawn's hope.
It is tempting to try and like work your way around and try and take out our L'Oreal, but I just know by the time I would get over there, Eltharion would attack me. But alright, let's take
the Tempter Lord.
Because he's either gonna declare on us soon or going to
Depravity reigns with joy.
Be invited to join war against us or whatever. That is tempting to try and wipe out, but we would be trading 2 units for our 8 here.
Temptation calls.
But yeah, in that siege, it was just too much to handle, basically, from the get-go. Hey JDM, welcome, man. It's super tough though too, especially early game. Yeah, and our army is not strong. It's I tried different things in the siege. You know, I tried again what I did initially. You know, I tried to just kind of do split, like have them focus on my army while I went around and captured the capture points, which eventually it did work. I did win the fight. It was more or less the aftermath of what would happen. Basically, it was just I took way too much damage, and then Eltharion and everyone else just came up and played cleanup duty. So it's just, and the other options just didn't work out. I would either just not win because I took too much losses, or I just took way too much damage, and it just was not going to be, it wasn't going to be worth the risk, basically, which is why I'm trying this alternate route. Hey, non-welcome, man. If you can vassalize other factions. Yeah, it's, can dominate them, right?
Your desires are mine. Souls for Slaanesh. Pain and despair.
Because basically we need to be trying to, like, we'll get to Tor, your, whatever the capital is. I know I say it wrong every time. But we basically need to be fighting open field battles like this, and only do like the sieges when it's absolutely necessary. Because we need to be able to, like, the bulk of our force is absolute garbage, and we need, you know, my fast units to be able to actually do some damage. But alright, here we go.
Move.
Plus, the way I went about it differently after fighting that battle a few times, I was able to get more replenishment. The Bretonnian faction still declared war on me, so nothing's changed there. But so far, you know, I still have to do the bulk of the fighting in different scenarios, but I'm hoping we'll be in some open field battles. The only one I'm sort of worried about is Eltharion, because he has the Arcane Phoenix. But other than that, he himself shouldn't be leveled up too much at this point. Alright, let's just bring him back so I can bring that Lord forward here a little bit. Hey, Skaven Dan, welcome in. Have fun working. Yeah, I really like Demonettes. I just don't like them when playing or going up against the High Elves, because they always have, you know, a ton of infantry, or a ton of missile units. And the Demonettes are good if they come in shot up, you know.
This will do.
Because they'll prioritize shooting the Demonettes even if they're about to get closed in by the Marauders, just because they have so much more like kick to them. You know what I mean?
I shall dance.
The other thing you can do is, I forgot. Yeah, that's a very good point. I could use some.
We are in agreement.
Or even getting like a Mortis engine, which obviously would take some time, but
Unleash my power.
which I would hope I would have dealt with them at that point.
By the hair
But
forged. Charge.
yeah, I did that with my Rakarth campaign I was playing a while back,
Akari moves.
which I feel bad about that one. I was really having a fun time with that. And then, you know, we had our kid, and then I didn't touch any video game for months, and then like by the time I was gonna get back into it to try it out, I just had lost interest in it just due to time. Because I thought it was going really well, I was enjoying it, but it was just too spaced out.
Onward.
Alright, let's get... come over there. You come over here. Yeah, we just don't have anything big right now. Like, we don't have enough fast units to deal with all of their ranged. And so yeah, either need to work on getting some better units, faster units I should say, or just not do those sieges right now. Alright, let's move. Have them walk so they don't get shot up. Alright. There we go. See that? Yeah, they're gonna do the same thing to my demonettes if I get them right now. Unfortunately. Yep. There we go. We got the win.
Power of Slaanesh. The pangs of suffering. This will do. Soul Trigger.
Marauders!
Good.
Bend to our will.
Like, we can make, obviously we outnumber this army, but we can make quick work of a lot of enemies if we're in an open field battle. Yeah, Nikari needs to... Alright, good, he's healed to full. I wonder how that would work with some cannonades or mortars with them. Mortars would probably be the way to go, since they're, since most of Nikari's infantry isn't too Smash Mouth like all of their really good units require another unit to pin down the enemy. Unless it's not anti-large, but we're always almost every fight we'll probably have going up against high elves, they're going to be some form of anti-large. So we need to be able to pin them down, which means they got to be able to withstand a little bit of melee entanglements. And demonettes are just a really good flanking infantry. I wish the devastating flanker trait too would have I don't even know, some what am I trying to think? Some notification or something to pop up on the unit themselves when they're charging or whatever. And when it shows you the charge bonus added, or whatever it ends up actually doing. Alright, good. Nice. That'll be helpful. Alright. Go into ambush stance. Let her occupy it. And don't worry about repairing it. Alright. I'm doing a lot of sacking. How fast is our corruption?
A vicious
It's going up by 5. That's pretty. I mean, early on, that's pretty good. Let's do the pleasurable at cost.
It is as intricate as it is beautiful. You will serve. You have no choice.
Hopefully, we can get. I imagine she'll either go down south or go back up to their capital here, at Urves. Or hopefully, what I'm really hoping is Itharian's like, oh shit, and then he force marches here.
herald of the dark.
Just come here, that way we are in the zone of control. Yeah. I do seem to be sacking a lot though too. Yeah, we can do that though. Yeah, just keep it as it is. Let's move on. Oh shit! I need to check diplomacy too. Oh okay. We'll get it. Yeah, she is like fully invested in just sieging out the Tower of Hoeth. Which yeah, I do apologize. It's dark in here again, but my doggo is sleeping. So. Alright, they just are like, fuck that capital. Which is an interesting tactic. It's like they know I fucked up yesterday. Okay, so they won't do that. Oh, yeah. I wonder how many times I can do this. Okay. So he wises up at least. He won't just give me the $2,000 anymore. I actually have to, you know, pay for it myself, in matter of speaking. But no. He could potentially be a free experience. Alright. Do ye Lycia.
This world is my playground.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before she gets here, but she's coming.
Handmaiden of dark delight.
Impossible.
Where did he go?
Let me imbibe your essence. I must taste flesh. Next destination.
Huh.
No.
This one would be easy to take. I have no idea where he went.
The frisson of movement.
I serve.
We need to be careful too, because we're not in our own region. That's a good amount of cash.
It's a blessing.
But there's just, yeah, like, I don't know where he went. It says there's,
Never.
so there's 15, and there's the 15,
Unlikely.
and he was in here. He's got to be in ambush somewhere then.
Every sensation
All right.
to savor.
But yeah, there's just between the towers there and all the archers they have, we just get shot up way too much.
Lord of Fear.
do have a lot of people that
Dominate.
like me.
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
I don't give a fuck. I just want money.
Fine.
I ain't gonna go up there for a while,
Fear my madness.
if ever.
Big as an orc.
Haven't met any Skaven or pirate. Oh, okay. There's Noctilus.
Ready the Reaver.
Say you should be fucking loving me.
It matters little.
I'm keeping all your fucking enemies distracted here, bitch. But we'll see how it goes.
The Tempter Lord.
Yeah, she's just gonna siege this fucking thing out. 10. So this is giving me 6 per turn. The thing is, she's gonna die before I ever, like, dominate her, and I don't know why I would. So let's just get this back and get some free devotees. That is something I could also do, is just get a devotee army. That actually might come a little more in handy right now. Oh, she'll attack, yeah. There he is. That's what we want. That's what we want. Good. Good, good, good.
Wish for pleasure.
Excuse me. I was just gonna say it's probably not worth dominating them because they're probably gonna end up losing to Throg or Wulfric. But yeah, hopefully we can wipe out that Force March army without too much issue. I think the Red Duke is keeping them occupied.
This world is my playground.
They're working on getting the Sword of Cain.
You may bow.
He starts with the Phoenix now too.
I cannot rewrite reality.
Alright, what do they got here? Mr. Henry Cavill
One
himself.
man's pain is another's pleasure.
But mostly, I mean, archers typically, or like usual, but
Divine
mostly garbage.
immortality.
Alright,
It would breach my vow.
Any
now we're gonna take damage, and we need to be smart,
Folly.
because
I am irresistible.
he'll obviously, he can reach the city here.
Why, yes.
If he force marches, so he can only come right here.
Greater secrets are mine.
Okay.
Alone.
A grey and joyless endeavor.
Die, bitch. Pyrrhic victory. Don't lose anybody, but... Which they'll probably use the warding cage on him, like, right away. But I don't have any artillery, so they shouldn't come out and, like, try and advance on me. But yeah, so last night, I mean, I had a pretty easy work day, but then when I got home, I ended up like having a workout outside for like an hour and 15 minutes, which this is gonna sound like really shitty because I've let myself get so out of shape, but I literally just chopped like packed snow for like an hour and 15 minutes. That was like 5 inches thick. So don't get me wrong, it wasn't like I was just, scraping underneath it and it was all falling off right away. I had to do a lot of like actually chipping and chopping and all of that full body movement, but goddamn, I'm sore as fuck. I could like feel myself like halfway through like getting that way too, and I was like, oh man, this just is not gonna be good. And woke up this morning and I already had to take some Tylenol. All right. I want to take away their cav advantage. So we're going to swing up here. I want to like fight in the trees just enough for my units to be in the trees, but not enough for theirs to be fully in the trees as well. That way we can still utilize my flanking units. Alright. Just put them behind for now.
Endless craving, guided by hunger. Endless craving.
There we go.
By pain.
Alright. And just let... Are they coming at me? Here a little bit. Ouch. Yeah, I appreciate that. I thought I was gonna get some nasty shit for that. I still feel like an absolute pile of crap. But yeah, it was not fun. I mean, it was satisfying, It's just like mowing grass, it's satisfying to watch it happen. But goddamn, I'm sore as hell. Just let our magic generate as much as we can, because we will need it. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here, guys. I do. I know yesterday's stream overall, like, I had a really fun time streaming, which is obviously why I'm back here again today. And I'm going to keep streaming. I know I definitely lost my, like, streaming credibility, I guess, since I was gone for so long. And I knew that was going to happen. But yesterday's, in the grand scheme of things, did not go well in terms of just general views. But I know it's going to take a bit for it to get back to what it was. But I do appreciate the support for those of you who are here. Hey, Jeansy Boy, any interest in SFO? Yes, I haven't like downloaded it yet or played it, but yeah, I really enjoyed it in Warhammer 2, and I've watched. If you guys go to the top of the chat, see the name Cedro. He and his buddy Grim. Cedro streams more often than Grim, I think. But they do a lot of like co-op campaigns together, and they play with the SFO mod. I really liked. I mean, the big thing I liked in SFO from Warhammer 2 was the rebalancing of melee, which is already in the game. So, but I really liked the different units they added. It was always interesting that when I first played Skaven in SFO and Warhammer 2. Where I looked at the catapults, I was like, oh, like the Plague Claw catapults for Skaven. I was like, shit, I was like, we got 8 instead of 4. I was like, that's really dope. But then, in SFO, they changed the, like, arc trajectory, so it's more like a mortar shot in SFO versus, more of, like, a lined, actual, like, catapult. But yeah, it's definitely something I want to check out. I'm still going through some campaigns of factions that I haven't like really played a whole lot. So I've played a greenskin campaign and I really enjoyed that one. I want to play Norska yet. Give them a go through and see if I like them as a faction. Basically, get through factions in Warhammer 3 that I didn't enjoy in Warhammer 2 and see if I like them now, basically. And then see where we're at in terms of like timeline, in terms of the DLC, and if there's still a good amount of time in between, I'll probably explore SFO just on my own and see if I really like it. So it was way too tough for me to enjoy. It really depends on like it comes in there's, you know, every good thing they really added in SFO and Warhammer 2, there were definitely things that I did not enjoy about it. But for the majority, I think overall SFO for me in Warhammer 2 was a huge win because it lets you utilize it not only added units to rosters, but it made the entire roster worth it. Like, think, for example, if they would have, you know, if they wouldn't have changed the melee, right? Like, people asked for them to change the melee cheats the AI got. They finally did it. Can you imagine how shitty the Ogre Kingdoms would be if they hadn't done that? Like, I know they have some catapults and they have like single entities that are pretty strong. Can you imagine, you know, every single Ogre unit basically being absolutely worthless? Their Morphing Cavalry being useless because the, you know, the melee was so fucking rigged against them. I mean, like, I give people, you know, like, kudos who really enjoyed greenskins in Warhammer 2 on higher difficulties, because I'd be fucking scratching my eyes out. Like, here, let's use like 1 or 2 units, or just crap stack the whole time, because it's the only effective and efficient, and in my opinion, like, fun way to play in Warhammer 2, because you don't get, you know, the bang for your buck with any other unit in Warhammer 2 with the greenskins. Lead belchers are very fun as well. Yes, you're not wrong there. But I mean, not only Ogre Kingdoms, but every demon faction, you know, that Nurgle, Slanesh, you know, like, all that shit, all those factions would just be fucking useless. Or not useless, but just not enjoyable if they hadn't adjusted things. And I think some people don't realize that. You know, like, how can you introduce all these new factions that more or less revolve around melee, especially like Nakari's faction that doesn't have access to, you know, Chaos Warriors, right? Not readily recruitable anyway. Where the bulk of their forces are going to be demons or marauders. Can you imagine, like, trying to use like the monster entities to cycle charge and whatnot for infantry that is just going to instantly die or rout? Like, I would wager if you stuck, if you would have stuck like all these new factions that require good melee, into like to the Warhammer 2, not mainframe, but, you know, whole fucking like code, I guess, of the AI cheats and whatnot, people would not play the game. They would just get the fuck out. This is a really good blob. I know they're gonna move as soon as I cast the slicing shard one. And this is doing pretty good damage for 5 Winds of Magic. Menu fantasies, combined armies. Right, and like, don't get me wrong, I love ranged units, I love artillery, I love magic in the game, but like, I don't want it to be the only thing I have to use, you know what I mean? And people, like, the argument of playing on lower difficulties is just a lazy response. I'm pretty sure at one point I've probably said just lower the difficulty, and looking back on it now, that is such that's such a shit thing to tell somebody else to do, because it's just, that doesn't make it fun. That makes it just extremely fucking boring.
Moving. Unleash my power.
Yeah, I know Nurgle Festus, all of that is very, it definitely takes a type of play style to enjoy it. I just find I find stuff like that more, it's sort of like the way it's sort of the way I view, why can't I think of it, like the vampire counts right now with how much they can heal, right? Even if you take a ton of damage in a fight, right? I mean, especially if they end up being like the end time like faction you have to go up against, right? Like, you can wipe out an entire army and 95% of it is gonna revive, you know, over the end turn. Like, that shit's just crazy that you can take all this damage and you know, basically be back at full health. Shit, she's getting fucked up. You know, the next turn. Like, that's pretty funny. I don't think it's that Nurgle is like you know, I don't know. It takes a certain play style, and for me, it's more about the fact that it's a faction that shouldn't be as good as it is, right? Sort of like zombies with the vampire counts. They're units that, you know, you look at, if you're just looking at the stat sheet, they are fucking terrible. But you add in all the extra bonuses you can give them via the tech tree or in battle, the post-battle, you know, replenishment for units, like all that stuff, and they become pretty freaking good, you know. So I get it, like a just some humor out of it, I guess. There's the word I'm looking for. Like, it's just funny to me that, you know, they're bringing in just fucking powerful armies left, right, and center, and then here I am, you know, if I'm playing as vampire counts, zombies, and I'm just fucking wrecking them. Alright, charge into the back of them. I really need to, I mean, it's just luck, but I need to get some better luck going. Yeah, that was a good cast. Yeah, that's very true. If you can get rid of Gorst early, though, that's where I've had the best luck, is just get rid of Gorst as early as possible. That way. Whoa, what the fuck? Who's shoot? Where's the fire shit coming from?
Yes.
Marauders!
Avatar of
Is that fucking Cavill? Doing his his like blazing spell or whatever it is. Alright, run these guys down. Which all of it is subjective, you know. Alright, let's run down as many of them as possible. I know they're in force march, but I am going to need to replenish quite a lot. And Nakari needs to heal. Cavill's dead. And we took a... I don't know. Who had fucking fire damage? I don't know. They didn't have a Regiment of Renown unit that had fire damage, so I have no idea. There we go. Might get to yeah, he got to full. Good. Yeah, that's upsetting there a little bit, but hopefully we'll get some good replenishment. We should anyway. It's good. Good. But yeah, because they just released the release launch, however you want to look at it, SFO, right, for Warhammer 3 officially. I think I saw it on the workshop. But yeah, welcome everyone who's joining to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, it's definitely something I want to give a go. Now, what they'll do, though, I reckon, is it's like a catch-22 right now, but it's also like it's a catch-22 based on the flip of a coin, where this army is wiped out, so you know they're really down to one army in Eltharion. So I could attack that city, take more damage, and then he could attack me, and we might win that, or may not. Or if I just go back and replenish, they're just going to recruit from that lord. And, you know, start building up a second stack again. Which I don't want to let happen either. So I can either... yeah, all of that's really nice, but I need a replenishment. He can actually have that because he can heal. Do... it's only 100? Yeah, whatever. Make her stronger then. Good, make that, that might actually be really useful.
How delightful.
Because their units will stop listening to them. Yeah, just make her stronger. Oh, in case she casts something.
It will be drenched in bodily fluids.
Praise my pavilion.
Because this is a real strong army.
Glorious suffering.
We can definitely win this a lot easier than the other one. They only... I mean, they have quite a few missile units still, but...
Folly.
it's not that we couldn't win it. It's that I would take a good amount of damage.
It would breach my vow.
Delicious. Yes.
Spend one turn in camp stands to replenish a bit. Well, I'm kind of hoping what they would do, because Eltharion can only reach literally like where I'm at, right? So I'm thinking I go into in camp stance.
Time to savor.
They'll march him into force march, like right here. Move her back.
To go.
So he'll come here in force march. She'll launch the attack. He'll back away. Then he won't be able to reinforce.
Your
And he'll be stuck out here in force march. And she'll obviously, you know, just retreat back or something like that. But we'll see. We'll save it just in case they do something incredibly stupid. But because I need to, with being at war with Tyrion and Alariel, I need to be able to pick them off effectively.
Beyond even Quaish.
Let's move on. And I forgot too, Slaanesh's towers are not very effective anymore because they've nerfed everybody's towers. Okay. Save that. Because I can... Okay. Because they should get wiped out, right? They're in force march. So if I just route them instantly, this army will get wiped out. The problem is they're going to be hiding. But yeah, they did exactly what I thought they would, / wanted them to do. Alright, let's see how it goes. It's actually working out pretty well. That's weird. Hey Marcus, welcome man. Alright, yeah. It's just, this is all about just finding them. And routing her instantly.
Endless craving.
Bring us a furious degradation. Death through sensation.
They usually go like right where the reinforcements are coming from. Okay, yep. Go, 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 go.
Searching up.
Riders. Endless craving.
Go faster.
We submit.
moving.
Yeah, I noticed that, which I appreciate the resubscription, but yeah, I noticed, I don't know if YouTube is doing that, like, automatically for people, but, because I've, like, gained a few and lost a few here and there, which I'm actually surprised I haven't lost more since I've been gone from streaming, but anyway, I lost, like, 4 or 5 subscribers yesterday, and I was like, that, like, I knew, again, like, stuff like that was gonna happen, you know, since I've been gone for a while, and YouTube's, you know, hasn't probably been recommending me for, like, anything. Totally get that. But, yeah, I woke up and I was like, I was down a ton of subs. And I was like, that just doesn't seem right. So I don't know if that's something they're now changing, or I don't know, but... Come on, you got a router.
Decadence and depravity.
Glorious.
We do need to prepare for the inevitable that we don't get it, because we only got 10 seconds. I don't think we're gonna get it. That's alright. Alright, she needs to get out.
Try.
There. Yes. Yes.
Onward.
Hey, there's a Tharian. He's on a horse.
Soul Rider.
Attack.
Subtle servants of Slanesh.
Marauders of Slanesh. Souls for slaughter.
Now.
Good, he's fucking him up.
Daemonat of Slanesh.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's something like new YouTube is doing, you know, if someone's just been inactive, which it's not like anyone was inactive on purpose on my channel, it was because I was gone. But still, that's very unfortunate if that's now a thing on YouTube, where they just like, hey, we've noticed, you know, you haven't been interacting with people because you've been gone. Let's just unsub everybody from your channel.
Slash.
Sin and depravity.
Oh yeah, get rid of the bolt throwers. Not that they're probably hitting like anything.
Die. Feast.
I don't even remember what his fate is. Despite not being able to get them to just rot right away, this is actually going pretty well.
I shall dance.
Plus, again, they're in forced march, so it doesn't matter if we wipe them all out or not.
This will
They're
do.
dead. They're dead men walking.
Akari moves.
No, just use the whip.
Tasmagoria.
A true thrill.
Move by the hell forged. No one faster. Soul trigger.
Slaneshi cultist. Purple winds.
Power of Slanesh. Fire.
The Eternal Hunters.
This is actually going much better than I thought it was gonna go.
Glorious.
He's just Ikari is pretty good. There's the army losses. Good stuff. We took like no damage from that. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm kind of with going back to that. I'm kind of nervous. Like, if I was gone for even longer, you know, if I would have come back and I was just down like 200 subs because, you know, people were inactive on my channel. If they're gonna do that, they should have like allowed the streamer to put like almost like a business close, like we'll return or, you know, whatever at this time. That way YouTube doesn't just unsubscribe people from a channel. Nice. This is one thing, though, I wish they would bring back from, like, Medieval 2. When an enemy's like this and routing, they should just be fucking, like, captured, you know? It's what I love about Divide and Conquer when, you know, you're fighting against orcs or whatever after you kill their lord. and all of them just like mass route, and you've captured like 1,600 of their troops, because your cav will have like 200 or 300 kills in the fight alone, and then you look at the statistics of like captured, and they have like 600. But yeah, this is going much better than trying to take their capital right from the get-go. It's even weird that, like, because I get, like, notifications when someone has a public channel that subscribes to me. Because I know you had subscribed to me before, Marcus. And it's weird that even, like, on my phone and the notification came through on, like, Streamlabs on the screen there. Because usually it's only supposed to do that if it's like someone's very first time subscribing. So it's like YouTube, my channel, everything just forgot that you had ever subscribed to me before, which is weird. Good. Yeah, take the replenishment. That way we can keep on pushing. You're creeping in. Alright. They'll probably go for the minor settlement. Oh, never mind. They're just recruiting. Okay. Now. I would like to build other things, but I'm also afraid they're gonna start coming up here. Oh, I can get Chaos Warriors now. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, that's a fucking game changer there, bud. Okay. Okay. Alright, you definitely get walls. Yeah, do money and growth. I think. I also really wouldn't mind a Aluris. But I got the magic in Nakari as well. No, I'm actually thinking about making myself another cup of coffee as well. Because I wouldn't mind some sorcerers. God damn, this just like blew my mind. That's so awesome that they get these now. I mean, I do want to get these. So, but I also need to play it safe. So what's this give me? 4 extra units. So I only have 14 units. That's not going to be really enough to do a whole lot. They are demonettes though. So I have 6 units of demonettes. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Because I can... What will this give me? I'll get an Exalted Demonette. I really don't want to lose this. But at the same time... Chaos Warriors would be huge. Obviously expensive.
The Tempter Lord.
That'll be helpful as well.
Eternal
Good. I don't know. Cause I can't afford to lose this province either. But I also really need money. That'd be giving me a shit ton of devotees per turn too. Because it's growing pretty quick. So what would I get at tier 4? I mean, there's a lot of things here as well that I need to get. Go with money. Go with money. Alright.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
Weren't they in Force March? Does Force March no longer wipe out enemy units? Or armies? Excuse me? That's a bunch of shit. Alright. Alright.
Impossible.
I mean, we'll be fine, but
It pleases the prince.
that seems a little ass backwards.
Behold my sensuous movements.
time to savor.
Yeah, she got away. She coming. She got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 turns so far, or at least 6 turns to go.
My excellence.
But all right.
Unlikely. Beyond even Christ.
No. We need more. Auto resolve would be nice because it would just completely wreck them, but it would also wreck us, and we need to fight multiple battles and get as much experience as possible. Which, the more units we fight, more experience we'll get. Which I'm gonna get it to like the battle loading screen, and then I'm gonna just run out quick and make another cup of coffee. And like, you know, I'll get set up with everything and whatnot, and then we'll do the battle. That way, by the time the battle ends, my coffee will be ready. Okay. Alright. So, there's a bulk army. So this is the big one we have to worry about.
Riders! Fear our
But the good thing is, okay, she's right here. Okay, good. Nikari, work on killing her, and the rest of the army can come over here. In case, it's very unlikely that he does kill her. It's very wonky in terms of his attack animations. I'm actually kind of surprised he's not more like anti-large because of like just how he attacks, because he's so big he misses all the time on smaller units.
They shall acquiesce. Faster.
But it's okay.
Yes. I shall dance
You gonna miss, bitch.
by the hair forge.
Like he just always does it like a tile too soon. Every time.
The cult thrives.
Just enough to let
I
them
feel the urge.
spawn, basically. Good rampaging. Again, it's very unlikely that he wins. Go for the... Oh, shit! Nice. Really? Now I'm gonna have to kill you. No, it won't. Yeah. Wow. I know I said I was gonna do the whole coffee thing right now, but I was kind of expecting like the army to come in, at which point I was gonna like pause it, go make it, but it's all right because we're gonna have another fight here coming up. Oh yeah, me too. I've been hopping between Age of Empires, Warhammer 3, Game of Thrones, Divide and Conquer, because version 5 just came out for that mod not too long ago. So I've been ping-ponging back and forth. I've also been on a huge Game of Thrones like show kick, and like the House of Dragons. But like the Game of Thrones game has like the actual Game of Thrones music and some of the voice actors in it. So like I can't like play that game and watch the show at the same time. It's kind of weird and funky like that. And so like if I play that game, I'm just on like listening to YouTube and whatnot. So like I'll play like Warhammer or Divide and Conquer or other stuff like that. If I'm just watching the show. Okay, so it did wipe out that second army, which fine. That's fine. Yeah, we'll replenish. Just occupy it.
Herald of the Dark Prince.
Have her come here and recruit some more units. Yeah, that's fine.
Lord.
Okay. This is just so goddamn expensive. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it's fucking expensive. Just get the rest of his magic done. Alright. And always, I can't summon a disciple army if they just, like, full on just do not back down. We can deal with them then.
Black-hearted.
Big as an oak.
I say I can't dominate him.
Wolfric,
I could do it to Wolfric though.
let's talk terms. But
Yeah,
with any
you wanna...
disagreements, there'll be
Oh, wait a turn, because we'll probably get more money out of it, because I'm building the resource building here. So let's just wait a turn. It's a Mojave between Terra Invicta, Warhammer, and modded Hearts of Iron 4. Project with Zomboid with friends too. I wish I could help you, Marcus. For example, I don't even know how to, like, I've had a few, like, disaster campaigns, a few disaster battles in the past, and I'm too dumb enough to even find, like, the save file to even send it to him, so don't feel bad about that at all. Plus, none of them were, like, really super bad, you know, where I'm like, oh, like, he's just gonna, like, drool over this one, so I'm like, eh. Plus, like, other than, like, bringing all those people back from the dead, I don't know what, I don't know what you could really do with it, you know? Yeah, build that. Great, that. That is a problem now, though, is that I do have to come back here and deal with this. So they're not recruiting a lord, which is sort of weird. But that's fine. I'll tell you what. Let's just come here.
Temptation calls. Only absolute
Do some
supplication
recruiting.
will suffice.
Onwards.
That way we just get better replenishment. Okay, they are recruiting here. So yeah. Alright, we need to sack and occupy it. Thanks, dude. Hey, will you pay me because I'm just awesome? Ah, okay. Turn.
feared by all.
Oh.
World, let's talk terms. But with any disagreements, there'll be a
That's fine. Can dominate his ass.
malevolent lord.
Dreadfleet.
Count not what petty offerings do you bring that nothing shall stop me.
Be my ally, bitch.
War. No. What?
Protector of the realm.
I hear ya. Someone. Yeah, Ooh, that looks a little wonky. Alright, let's move on. While this is going on, I'm gonna run out and make some coffee, so I'll be right back. Heads up, Cashy.
I am sick.
Let's go. Come on. Cash, come. Good boy. Sure, no. Alright, I'm back. This bitch. Alright, that's not a problem. She's got magic. That is a problem.
Such folly.
Oh. Wrong button. It worked out. I guess, in the grand scheme of things, it kept her from recruiting that turn. But yeah, I had another cup of coffee. I forgot I already made one, like, for me to take it to work. And so yeah, I just grabbed that one. But yeah, I can't do more than like 2 cups too soon, or else I start getting the jitters and I start feeling like absolute butthole. So, why don't you like me? Oh, well that's fine. All I want you to do is get the Sword of Cain so I can take it from you. It'll just make my life so much easier. In reality.
Name it, and it shall be.
Nice, the Red Duke won that war. Yeah, we upgrade that. Which, like 7 turns, yes, soon. Soon.
Just a sample.
Beyond even Quaish.
Yeah, repair that.
Far beneath an archmage.
Divine immortality.
Eviscerate them.
I want the experience.
Take me for a fool.
Slaneshi Herald. Oh, yes.
I must taste flesh. Dancing on.
So unspeakable depravity awaits. Rip all hope from them. Prince's Herald. Who will join my rapturous odyssey?
Come then.
Artisan of pain. A tool of sweetest torture.
Nice. Alright, yeah, next turn we'll take Tor your Vres. That's how I think you say it.
Divine immortality.
But yeah, we definitely need to get a few better units here soon. But all of that will help boost the income as well. Let's move on. Hopefully it's not choppy for you guys. I'm in the red right now, but my bitrate and everything's fine. I'm not dropping frames or anything. But it is red.
And revel. There are many.
Which I think it's just the end of the month, so our internet is running its course. Which is why, yeah, there it goes green again. We're also in like a massive heat wave here in Alaska right now. It's exit out of stuff I didn't want to exit out of. It's like 25 degrees today, or supposed to be. Well, it's snowing again now, but when is it not? We've gotten over like a foot of snow the last week or so. War Shrine. Alright. Yeah, that's good for money. That's good for money. That's just... like, that's great. But I also really kind of want some other things. But at the same time, get more growth and money. That's warmer than Texas, 20 years. Yeah, it hadn't snowed in like a month. And then out of like nowhere, we got like 12 inches or something like that. Like, you know, a foot of snow, I say that. Like, a foot of snow literally in 2 or 3 days.
Yes.
Yeah, it's getting choppy again. I don't know what's going on.
I want this.
Pyrrhic victory.
Drink their soul.
But yeah, it's supposed to get in the negatives again, or close to the negatives again, not too far away, but the warmer temperatures are pretty nice right now. Yeah, I don't want to fight that. Just occupy it.
Both sides.
Never mind. We gotta sack it. I'm not missing out on like $4 grand. Yeah, I do apologize if it's getting choppy. I think it resets on the 1st of the year. But yeah, because like my bitrate's really low. It's just I'm not dropping any frames. It says, but still. I also do know I've passed up on like 2 updates for OBS as well. So I know that may be affecting it as well. Which is nice. We were supposed to get snow 2 times already. I'd rather have snow than fucking ice. I grew up in the Midwest. And even last year here in Alaska, we had like, first it snowed, and then it got up to like 30 degrees, which in Alaska, 30 degrees is fairly warm. And so then like a bunch of stuff started but it like kept snowing this whole time. So it snowed, but it was cold, so it was just snow. And then it warmed up and it was snowing, so then it became like sleet, and then it froze because it got cold again. And it did that several times last year. So we had snow, ice, snow, ice, snow. And oh man, and last year we got dumped on. We probably had like 4 or 5 feet of snow in our yards last year. So last year was not fun. This year has been, all things considered, has been fairly mild in the grand scheme of things. It's alright, Bubs. Come here. It's alright. Just go to sleep. It's okay. It's alright. The other day I got 6 years of injury. Or the worst is when it also has like that thin layer of like frozen rain on top of snow that makes it just like a brick. Ugh. Or like when it just sleets and then it like covers your car, so you just have a layer of ice on top of your car. That's always really nice and enjoyable. The morning after. Yep, do hit points.
Don't bore me.
Alright.
Eviscerate. Do it.
Most privileged of Slutty.
Alright, she'll be able to occupy it. Sack it. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better than like 5,000.
I desire new pleasure slaves.
Time to savor.
And then he can...
Courtesan of the pleasure.
You step out. You go in there. Get the extra replenishment. Good.
This will slaughter many.
It will be a pleasure. Who will
Yeah.
slake this
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. Get rid of you. Build you back. Good. Good. good, and good. Is that worth it? It's nice. Money would also be nice. Yeah, that settlement's gonna be a money-making settlement. I think. 20%. Yeah, do this one. That one's more effective. Alright, alright, alright. Growth is not a problem. The income from all buildings plus 6% is absolute shit anyway. Alright, let's do the Slanesh corruption.
It is as intricate as it is beautiful.
Never mind. Do the cooldown then.
A fine boon.
Do growth. Good.
The perfect prince prevails.
And let's move on. But yeah, I am planning on we'll stream again tomorrow as well. We still got like an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes here yet on today's stream. But I am planning on streaming this weekend. I don't know if it'll be both days or just one day or which day it is if I just do the one. But I would like to do a longer stream other than, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I'm still going to start at the same time, I think. Maybe push it back 30 minutes and start at like 5:30 instead of 5 my time. And just go longer, that way I can engage with more of you guys and whatnot. But nice. Do the replenishment. Because that's what this provides, right? Is the 20% one. So why isn't that active as well? Local region. So that's everything here, right? Yeah, it's 20%. Income from all buildings, local province. So this one should be like 30%, but it's not. Not cool, Kanye. Alright. Merge you two. Just so we have room for that hero. We do need to get down here though, like pronto.
The Tempter Lord.
Oh, I deleted the building.
Cloven foot.
That's alright.
They will never know the safe word.
Let's move on. Well, work has died down a lot. I am gonna try and get to, or I'm gonna try and start. Well, like, I'm getting in so many different games now, though, too. Like, I'm not just playing Warhammer anymore. So, like, when I stream in the morning, right? If I have time to play it at night, if I usually play like an hour or two after my wife and kiddo go to bed, and like usually I'll play like Divide and Conquer or the Game of Thrones game instead of Warhammer 3, because I have a few other campaigns going on right now, but like the campaigns are more or less done for those. There's nothing in those campaigns that are really a challenge at this point, so doing
Ridiculous.
I just wouldn't get very exciting like video clips basically.
Of the pleasure god.
Certainly not.
Oh, that's a shit army. But
Divine immortality. Who will join my rapturous odyssey?
who knows? Maybe I can get some of them in ambush here. Which Tyrion's faction goes first, and that's the faction ideally that I want to mess up.
In Father's name.
What can he? recruit here.
Breach my vow.
He can recruit some good stuff.
An insult to Everest.
This is absurd.
Can I even build one? Nope.
Folly.
Artisan of pain.
Alright, it's not building up anything. So, yeah.
Me imbibe your essence.
Let's move on. Yeah, because it gets rid of a unit, you know, to become one, so you're not paying for 2 units anymore.
A crescendo of pain
Nice.
and pleasure. Flay their souls.
And we're in my own territory, so I'll replenish.
If all goes as forth,
Nice. And she got the trait. Who killed Musalon? Lewin. That's fair. Yeah, you ain't getting that. Shit.
it is agreed.
Who you think you are?
Just a sample.
Hers is more about the Mortis engine ability now.
This world is my playground. But its secrets are mine. Alone.
Good. Now this is where Slaanesh, like Nakari's faction, can make shit tons of money, because it's a local region and not just. Okay, it did apply it there. Yeah. They still haven't captured this. This is interesting. Then yeah, let's just keep doing money. Keep making me more money. Well, fuck it. Give me some heroes. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to fight that one manually. What do we... I mean, archers per usual, but it's a lot of infantry. We have a lot of infantry. We also have a Mortis engine. We have a Mortis engine. Have you played Darth Mod? No, I do not own Empire Total War. No, I only did Warhammer, Rome 1, Rome 2, Attila, Medieval 2. Never got Empire or Shogun. Or Three Kingdoms. I have Three Kingdoms too, I guess. But Trying to think. I really wish they would come out with a base game is I've just heard really bad things about Empire Total War. I really wish they would come out with a updated like Game of Thrones mod. Like the Medieval 2 one is fine by all accounts. But you know it's not like I really wish Creative Assembly would make Warhammer more moddable. Like, can you imagine how much more revenue they would get from people just buying the game to play a mod? Like, can you imagine just the scene of Game of Thrones with like even Warhammer 2, right? Even with Warhammer 2 as like the base game of being able to actually use like the dragons, but also like even in the Medieval 2 mod itself, like I really like Divide and Conquer, not only because it's Lord of the Rings, but like you have like there's just a bunch of like variety to it. You know, it's not like you are about to destroy the ring, right? You know, you're not just going through the storyline. You're not just at the very end. Like, it's completely random on what happens. You could be Aragorn, and it'll take a lot to do. But, you know, you could befriend orcs, you know, if you want to. Like, you can do shit like that if you want. Where the Game of Thrones mod for Medieval 2 is just like, everything's like already like pre-set up for you to just do what happens in the show. You know, Daenerys is at Dragonstone. You've got your like tens of thousands of Deathrocky horses. You got the Unsullied, and you know all the armies are set up the way they are. The dead are on the way, like all that stuff. Like it's not sandboxed, you know, which is unfortunate because if it was, I would play the fuck out of that mod. You know, like fuck, maybe I want to become friends with the Army of the Dead. I don't fucking know. But like they're just, and I think Attila is working on something like that, or one of them has like it's like a custom battles only. Like who gives a fuck about custom battles for a mod? Like people want to play campaigns. For the problem is you need so many DLC. But yeah, I only got $400 for that. But yeah, it's just, which the Game of Thrones game I'm playing now is fairly old, but it's kind of like it's very similar to Skyrim, where it's not open world like Skyrim is, but how they interact with people in conversations. You know, you have to pick the dialect or it gives you choices on what you want to say to someone, kind of thing. Like for example, one of the characters I was playing as, I had to talk to Cersei Lannister, right? And you know, it gives you several choices of what you can say to her based, you know, just responses to what she says. And I ended up picking the wrong ones, and she ended up like killing you, and you had to like reload the save. So you know, it makes you like actually care about what you say, kind of thing, and your actions matter. There was a time where I think you're fighting like a potential revolt of like your city, and how you treat the people at the end corresponds to what they say about you to potentially ruling and whatnot. You basically throughout like the different scenarios you encounter people. Not to be a spoiler or anything, but you basically can be a tyrant and kill everybody, or you like let them go, or you're just, or you just kill people. You're crazy. So I thought that was kind of cool as well. Hey, will you guys just fucking come and attack me yet? How much is it? It's only 12 wins of magic now. I guess overcasted is, yeah. If you hit 900 subs or somewhere in the talk, you should totally stream Planet Warfare Detail. Shirley is like Godzilla and Teletubbies running Barney who throw grenades. Hey, if we hit, how about this? If we hit 1,000 subs, I'll do something crazy slash fun slash moronic like that. You have my word. But we gotta hit 1,000. That you can pin it, mark it, whatever in the stream. I will do it. But we have to hit 1,000, and it has to like stay 1,000 for a week. That's kind of like, it's what you have to do with YouTube. So like, for example, when I got 500 subscribers, right? You don't like instantly get access like to the community tab and extra features. You basically have to sustain it for a week for them to be like, okay, like, you know, you didn't just have random people subscribe to you and not, you know, whatever. So we have to have hit 1,000 subs and hold it for at least a week. That way I can get into the YouTube like creator program, basically. Which I think it's a week. I don't know. I wouldn't think it'd be longer than a week. But yeah. Which they send me like an email. Like, hey, congratulations. Like when I got the community tab and stuff like that. They're like, congratulations, you now have access to blah, 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 blah. You know, whatever. But yeah, I'm down. I was gonna do something crazy anyway if we ever hit a goal like that. I just never knew what. So I mean, you guys are the regulars anyway. So if that's what you guys would want to see me do, I don't fucking care. I mean, we could do that. I could do a drinking stream. Could do a This Is Total War stream. Could stream Lord of the Rings for, you know, whatever it will be. I would be up for whatever, as long as you guys would actually enjoy me doing it. Cause yeah, I'll do that. I'll like look into it. You know, like if we start like pushing like really close to 1,000 subs, I'll like look into it and see like other people playing it if there's stuff on YouTube on it. That way I kind of have a sense of what I'm getting into, basically. And we can do it. Hey, Bloodsucker. How we doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I missed your... I didn't quite... I saw a Non's post, but then I didn't see yours right away, so I apologize if... I didn't mean to make it look like I was ignoring you. Welcome. Alright, come over here and get fucked up by this person. Plus, we got really good leadership now. Yeah. How good of a mortis engine is it? Up to... okay. Oh, you don't want this smoke, son. You about to get fucked up. You're dead. All he saw was the mother flipping chariots. Yeah, you're getting fucked up. Alright, you need to come over there. Oh. They're like, well, shit. Except you. Bloodsucker, do you know who this is? Yeah, I can do that. No, I don't. It's been a long time since I've streamed and seen like familiar names. So if I forgot you and you're regular, I do apologize. I also don't like expect you to like out yourself if you don't want you know, people to know who you are. So oh, welcome, Drake. Tell you what, you're causing me problems.
Move with grace.
So let's just get them off the battlefield, actually.
Soul Riders!
Everyone but you. Everyone but you. Everyone but you. That eagle just does not want to, like, commit to anything, does it? Come on, now. Alright, they're coming, finally. Slowly but surely, they're deciding to come hang out. Because I need to do some... I need to kill, because, yeah, it's just a passive ability. Alright, here we go.
Hellstriders! We yearn to.
Alright, that should be enough. Might hit a few of my own units.
Marauders of Slanish!
Arch-tempter!
None can resist me. Decadence and subjugation.
Here we go.
Get them.
Die! Power of Slanish!
Slither.
The winds are turning!
Now we're doing some damage. Here we go.
Look out! Marauders! Field to our steeds!
Yeah, we're definitely having like frame issues today, unfortunately.
The Dark Prince's servant.
There we go. I guarantee you I could probably win if I just cast this down. Or even that.
Slash!
Spread decadence and depravity.
Yeah, he's gonna get off the field. That's alright. Easy win though. Yeah, they didn't really take a whole lot. That is one, like, good slash bad thing about Nikari is especially with how they've changed, you know, how you get experience with killing more entities. Like, they're really good about just routing the enemy instantly, but sometimes it comes at the cost of not really doing a bunch of damage to the army. The good thing now, though, is, like, we don't even have to blob up every time, just being a somewhat, like, square, like, hexagon formation. So, even when they're, like, charging and attacking us, she can keep doing damage while we're also cycle charging. Casting spells on an area, you know, all that good jazz. I mean, replenishment would be nice, but, like, also money. Take the replenishment. We got a lot of enemies nearby. Take the replenishment.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
The Tempter Lord.
Alright. That's done.
This will slaughter many.
Because, yeah, he really didn't take a whole lot of damage there.
Handmaiden of dark delight. Courtesan.
I don't know if she can take that herself or not.
Name it. It shall be done.
Plus, I want...
In my excellence.
What do they have here? 3 spearman units and a bunch of missiles, which can waste the ammo. She does have... I reckon she can win that.
Hunger for souls. You may drop.
Yeah. I also want them all to die. That's fine.
am unleashed.
Take the replenishment again. Good. Good, get some more health. Alright, that line's done. Let's get... Missile resistance is always good for him. Alright.
I want their secrets.
Prince's Herald.
Now, of course, she can't reach it.
Battles begin.
Just occupy it.
kind does not belong here.
He already causes fear.
Divine immortality. Who will join my rapturous odyssey?
Good. Get rid of that. We don't need that right now. And let's move on.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
No, it's garbage. Ooh. That's actually not bad.
Far beneath an arch.
Alright, let's merge some items.
Let me imbibe your essence.
This is absurd.
Alright. Yeah, next turn we'll definitely be able to take the Shrine of Loic, and that'll be the end of Eltharion as well. Let's check diplomacy. I know I'm kind of weak at the moment.
It's gonna be drums.
Grom looks like he might die, so let's take his money.
What's
Good job, Grom.
Yes. Speak.
Yeah.
Flotilla.
Everqueen of Althor.
Let's move on. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. If we hit 1,000 subscribers and hold it for a week, I'm all in. I'll play Planet War. I'll even do it on a weekend, so I'll stream it for longer. What are you gonna do? Attack me?
Why, yes, little mortal.
Slaneshi Herald.
The cult yearns us move.
Eternal taster.
Has the perfect prince forsaken us?
The Tempter Lord.
I cannot rewrite reality.
Pleasure without conscience.
So 7 verse 9.
Beyond even Quaish.
Okay.
I cannot rewrite reality.
Our replenishment is really rough.
I must taste flesh.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
Those are really good in auto resolve. They're also really good in general. I really like the Tyrannok chariots.
An irresistible sensation. Most privileged of Slanesh.
Moving, my prince.
Eviscerate them.
Encamp! Too wanton even for I.
Behold
Boom.
my wrath.
And that is
Take
the end of them. I don't want to
just
give them a chance to like betray me later on, so let's just get rid of them. Alright, make them a little harder to defeat.
drink in my
Good.
excellence.
Herald of the Dark
Ooh.
Prince.
Which one is it? That's really good. But so is this one. I don't know which one I want to do.
You may bow.
Handmaiden of Dark Delight.
Do the Locus of Grace.
I am made whole, courtesan of the pleasure god.
Hunger for souls.
To my chamber.
Just get the most replenishment. They'll probably come back around and take this, and that's fine. We'll take it back the next turn.
Go with grace.
Just use her as a spy for this turn.
Eternal taster. Come to me.
There we go.
The Tempter Lord. It is sensuous. The greater secrets are mine.
But yeah, campaign's going pretty well. There we go.
The time of soul playing comes.
Alright. Man, they're just recruiting armies left, right, and center, aren't they?
If all goes as fought, let me imbibe your essence. Drink in my excellence.
This is absurd.
You may bow. Do not ruin my mood.
Oh, yes. I yearn to go.
Move! I implore you.
Hope that was worth it, bitch.
Thus,
Money's not an issue. That's huge because that gets rid of a enemy army.
Lord.
Get you back in there and replenish. Get you back over here so you're protected.
I seek stimulation.
Nice. Yes. Torquerelli. No, leave that as it is. But alright. Say they should be getting the sort of Slanesh or sort of Kane next turn, which is delicious. Because what can we? Because you can get up to what 30%. So be at 40% ward save. So he'll. Oh god, could almost be a one-man doom stack. Once we take that from him. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here today. Cause yeah, we could then potentially afford 2 armies or 3 armies, one with either Nakari just with the Sword of Cain, or because I guess too it depends on if we. I ain't paying you for that shit. Because we could do his unique item with the Sword of Cain too. But once he has it, you can't just like transfer it. Yeah, you claim that shit, girl.
All-powerful sorceress.
Alright.
I must.
No.
I think Tyrion did like full circle. But yeah, that Phoenix is definitely a problem because of that. So we definitely can't blob up. Sunfang's an issue because we don't have much armor.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
Handmaiden of dark delight.
The greater secrets are mine alone.
Could also summon a disciple army.
Serve only my senses.
Artisan of pain.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I must taste flesh.
I exist to serve and be.
Because what? They
served.
They won't take attrition as long as, you know, there's high corruption.
Naught else
And I got tons of devotees.
Sensation.
Just a cyborg.
They will never know the secret.
The enemy, it's really hard for them to, not go after armies that are recruiting. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. That's actually really good. Upkeep, Soporic Must, and melee attack for Marauders. Yeah.
What wickedness
Alright, let's see what they do.
we shall sow.
Oh, they want it all. I don't want her leading the attack, though. But yeah, we definitely win.
Such.
Back away.
We'll reload it. So, I don't want to lose that many units. But also, I know that first army won't survive that long. For my, like... Because I can't just, like, hold my ground with that first army, because they're going to get wrecked. Because, like, even though it's a Pyrrhic victory and I'm going to lose some units, like, I'm going to lose a few units anyway. And I'm in my own territory. So I'll replenish. It'll get rid of all three of their armies. I might actually take the auto. Because, yeah, that Phoenix is just a bitch because of the air, like, fire ability. Tyrion, we can handle Tyrion with Nakari. I'm not worried about Tyrion. But I'm just afraid, like, they're going to be able to wipe out that first army before my reinforcements would even show up. But I'm not sure.
Perfect prince.
Servant of the
Nice. I knew I was forgetting something. Alright. Okay.
The herald.
So let's just come back here and do it. That way we get more, we can get more units involved.
delicious. Yes.
If they want to pull the trigger like that. But yeah, welcome everyone who's joining. Appreciate you being here. And they're still gonna do it. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. That's fine. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. But yeah, those sorcerers coming down will kind of act as spies for us, so we kind of see what's going on. And then we'll take Tyrion, take out Alariel, get the Sword of Cain. And then decide where to go on from there. Probably into Britonia. Would be my guess. Do growth. Yeah, public order is not a problem anywhere. Yeah, it's growing like crazy, which is good. Alright, there are 3 armies. Holy shit. Alright. More like 2. But still. Okay. Yeah, we definitely cannot take Lothern. Not with Tyrion there. They're probably just trying to catch me in an ambush. Or in a bad position, basically. By doing what they did. Because I can definitely take Injurial, but then they'll just, you know,
I cannot rewrite reality.
come in on me like that.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
Hunger for souls.
Unlikely. This is absurd.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
Even the law master could.
I need to stop her from recruiting too much as well.
The Erwin twins. I need their souls.
Depravity reigns.
You may bow. I must taste flesh.
Paint it purple.
Trying to think. I can't just stay here and ambush because they'll detect me again. If I come to Injurial, I need to bring everything with me to Injurial. I think I do that.
Eviscerate them.
Because they'll definitely attack me over the end turn.
Herald of the Dark Prince. Prince's Herald. With joy.
Damn, son.
Exactly. At last, I am unleashed. Just a stumble.
I've only done that like the entire campaign. What are you talking about?
Artisan of pain.
That's gonna hurt a little bit, but that'll be alright.
Hunger for souls.
Alright, let's do... Yep, leadership. Alright, and what's gonna help us...
Flesh.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually mind having that for him.
Way to slay.
Can he reach there?
I see.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Behold my wrath. Taste their flesh.
Oh. Oh, I just can't quite steal the Phoenix. Yeah, why not?
Levels begin.
No.
You won't get a moment's peace.
Ooh, Wand of Jet is good. Alright, health for him.
A tool
Her
of sweetest torture.
Good.
Greater secrets are mine. Alone.
No. No. Alright, let's make him a more of a tank.
Gift
Alright.
from my master.
What do we got here? Load recruit rank, +1. Okay. Sure, we'll keep it.
Tempter Lord.
It pleases the prince. Slanesh.
So we'll definitely lose this, but we could use the army just to do as much damage to them as possible.
Reigns.
But yeah, that was amazing being able to capture both of them. Or capture both of them. Knock out both of them, excuse me.
Noble. Speak, Lord. Bluff. Faster than it. No, your demeanor tells me you aren't here to. Without doubt.
Good.
Goblin King.
Heroes. They already moved. Alright, let's move on. Good, we can upgrade Krace next turn. Time is 7:06. Okay. Decisive defeat. So if I auto-resolve it, they're gonna basically take no damage and replenish to full, but we're not gonna let that happen. And I have no intent to... Oh, fire resistance is very high. Good for him. Good thing I don't have fire attack. But yeah, I'm gonna save... I'm gonna do this fight in my own time just because I'm running short. Like, I think I could win this fight, or not win this fight, but do a bunch of damage to him, but it's gonna take some time to make sure I don't fuck it up, because these guys need to do a bunch of damage. Basically, if I can take out all their missile units, I'm going to call it a win. But I'm right at that borderline of, like, I could do it, but then probably be late for work, and I shouldn't do that. So let's see who's streaming. I appreciate all the support today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying the campaign. Let's see if anyone is playing other than myself, or is about to play, I guess. Not that I can see. Alright, let's go to Discord and see if anyone's made any announcements. Oh, never mind. I just got the notification. YouTube on my computer hasn't even registered it yet. But just a second. Sorry guys, it's taking a little bit here. There you go. Now it goes. Teapot Tom just literally started a new campaign just now. Playing as Starsnake. So if you guys want to see some greenskin action, there's the link to his stream. He's again playing as Starsnake. He's just starting that stream today. Marauders strong. I like the Marauders against the High Elves just because they have the shield. So it provides some missile protection versus like the Demonettes, which I do want to get Demonettes, just not against High Elves. Because with the High Elf range of their missile units, they'll just shoot all of my Demonettes before I ever actually get into melee with them. And I need, my chariots and other fast-moving units to do the bulk of the damage anyway. So I'd just go cheap and go with Marauders against High Elves or any missile-based like army, really. But yeah, there's the link to his stream. I again appreciate all the support, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with part 3 of this campaign. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Hope